All right, it's not quite the end of the week, but we're getting farther into the week, so the LinkedIn games should be getting a little bit more difficult. Let's see how we do. Start with the mini Sudoku. Well, we need 1 and 6 in the middle there, but we don't know which is which yet. We need, let's see, 1, 6, 3, 5. This is 2 or 4. This is 2 or 5. Ooh, let's see. This is a tricky one. So 6 is in there. The 5. 5 is in one of these two. The 3. 3 is where we need to look. 3, 3. The 3 has to be up there. Very nice. Okay. And then the 3 then has to be here and down here. Okay, good start. Good start. We need 2, 4, and 5. But I'm not sure. The 4 can't be there. Oh, 4 is the next place to look. Of course, we did the 3. Do the 4. The 4 has to be up here. And, but then down here and one of these, but we don't know which. Oh, the 5 now. Over here, we got 1, 2, 3. The 5 can't be down here. This has to be the 5. This is the 4 and the 6, which has to be in that order because that 4. And we need to do 1 and 2 over here, but we don't know those yet. 1 and 2 also in here. But 1 and 6 and the 6. The 6 here and the 6 there. Let me put a 6 right there. Which means the 6 is here and up here. And we get all the 6s. And can we do all the 5s yet? We can't. We can do this 5. We might be able to do all the 5s. 5, yep, we can do all the 5s. 5s, good. 2 and 4, which has to be 4 and 2. And so now that we got that 2, the 2 has to be here, and the 1, and the 1 and the 2. This is the 1 for the column, and now we're just filling in the final digits on all of these. The 4, and the 1, and the 2, and the 1. There we go. That was definitely a little bit more tricky. Still beat the average. Very nice. Okay, moving on to the zip. Ooh, okay, so we got to think about this a little bit because we got to make sure we get everything. If we come to the 2 here, then we've got to come up and around. Yeah, that'll work, actually. All the way around here to the 3 to the 4. Okay, cool. There we go. Very nice. Let's see how we do with Tango. Well, we got some doubles here, so we can put suns around all. Well, we got all the moons for that row, so that gives us more suns. Suns around these. We got all the suns for the row there. We've got a double sun, so we get a moon. We've got a double sun, so we get a moon. Now we've got all the moons for the row. We've got a double sun, which gives us a moon. We've got, well, the double moon here means the opposite has to be a sun. Same with that. All the doubles have to have the opposite on the other side. And then with the X here, we get all of those. We need a moon for the column. We've got the double moon, so we get sun. And the X, and we need a sun and a moon and a sun and a moon. There we go. Very nice. So far, I'm ahead of the average on everything. That's always nice. We've got this big region. Oh, okay. Color blindness again. This one up here looks the same as this big one to be, or close enough that it didn't stand out as a different region. Okay, so those two. Okay, well, obviously we've got that one is in that column. It gives us that. This L then gives us that. The Z-ish shape gives us both of those, which means this is this column. We've got 2 that are only in the top 3 rows. If we could rule out this one, that would be nice. Well, we can actually rule out both of those. Because of the 3, but we still can't. So this one's in the top 3 rows. Okay, so we've got 3 things in the top 3 rows, which means we can't use those. That's a crown, crown, crown. Gets rid of all that. That's a crown, crown, crown. Now we've got, it's got to be one of these 3. And, so the big region has to be down here now, which gets rid of those. So crown there, and there we go. Very nice. I like that puzzle. Very cool. Let's see. Pinpoint. Stone. Stone. Sour. It's a band. That was going to be the answer. Stone, bronze, building. No, ages. I was going to say building materials, but ages. Stone Age, Bronze Age. Yep. Okay, cross climb. Thing grown in a greenhouse. Plant. Mischievous act is a mischievous act is a prank, maybe? Long, thin board of wood is a plank. Yep, I think prank is going to be right. Contraction similar to won't. 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 Similar to won't. Ooh, I don't know. Shan't? Maybe? Maybe? Lean in a particular direction is slant. Yep. I thought shan't just because it was similar to some of the other words. So shan't, slant, plant, plank, prank. Top and bottom are compound word that's a rotating rod in an engine is a shaft. It's a crankshaft. There we go. Cool. All right. I think I was under the average on all of them today. So definitely more difficult than a typical Monday, but still not too bad. So let me know how your solve of today's puzzles went and which one you had the hardest time with. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.